Mic check, 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 check. What it do, baby? What it do? What it do? What it do, baby? What it is? What it is? The most mixiest man. Yo, you know the vibes. Each and every Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know the vibes. Stop the Cat podcast. You know what we do every time, every week. You know what I mean? Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Hype talk. Let's hit it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going straight to it, straight to it, straight to it. My favorite person in the whole wide world. She said, "Not stop the cap all day, every day, baby, all day, every day." Nope. For those who are coming in to Stop the Cap podcast, I am your host, DJ Fly High, each and every Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know the vibes, know what I mean? With that being said, moving forward, we are doing some good things over here at Reflex Radio. Big shout out to Joey Parker. Big shout out to all the cast members of Word on the Street. Now I mean, also the cast members of the T Talk. You know what I mean? We're doing it big. We're doing it right. So that being said, you know the vibes, right? So we're gonna get into it. Not no craziness. We're gonna go straight plunge into it. Today, this week has been a crazy week. First and foremost, shout out to everybody who celebrated 4th of July. Big ups to y'all. Big ups to y'all. That was a dope event. I do got word on the street slogan right now. Word on the street, stop snapping off motherfucking shots in between motherfucking fireworks. I understand some of y'all motherfuckers don't got the money to get motherfucking fireworks, but it's called, hey, yo, knock on the neighbor. You got some fireworks? On God, know what I mean? Know what I mean? On God. Just saves us that way much of a trouble so that way we don't have to sit here and thinking about, hey, yo, why the fuck the hood's getting blown up? Like, I shit you not, folks. Literally, this whole, and these motherfuckers are still popping rounds. Like, they stopped, like, as of today. But as of, like, literally 24 hours ago, they was going in. They was not letting up. They was like popping a couple pop shots with the fireworks. And here comes the actual bullets. I'm like, bro, it's already 13 bullets in the air. Where do you get, if you can't listen? I say this a lot. You sitting over there popping off rounds, right? You can sit there, pop off motherfucking. So if you can sit there buy a round to pop off, you can sit there and put it in somebody. On God, y'all motherfuckers are really getting me tight up in this bitch. Up the cap, social media, thank you. We had to laugh, thank you. Okay, nah, I mean, so just that's just word on the street. That's just word on the street. I mean, on God, that's just word on the street. So that being said, we are going to talk about today's topics. First topic, first and foremost, we're going to get into the nitty gritty of it. I'm just going to move my screens around real quick so that way everybody can see shit like that. First topic is this whole thread, this thread app, this thread app that's been on running around rampant like it caught wildfire or something. Okay, so basically, if y'all know what a thread app is, basically what's going on is Twitter threatens to sue Meta over this thread app. Allegedly, Meta hired dozens of Twitter employees. When I mean dozens of Twitter employees, I mean dozens of Twitter employees. They hired dozens of Twitter employees to launch this copycat app of Twitch, of not Twitch, Stop the Cap. That's how you know. That's how you know. Thinking about the family on Twitch. I'm talking about Twitter. Now, granted. You know, Twitter has been around for like what since? Hold on. Twitter been around since 02, 03. Let me fact check that real quick. Let me check that real quick. Twitter dropped out. Twitter dropped July of 2006. So it's been around for almost 20 years. Been around almost 20 years. Right? Although there's a lot of shit on Twitter that people do. You got pornography on Twitter. You got sex offenders still rocking on Twitter. You got Twitter is becoming demonetized and letting shit go. Like, especially the porn on there. The porn on there is crazy. I'm not trying to be a jackass, but bruh, it's like more females use that than they use OnlyFans. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, oh God, I was sitting up here scrolling down my Twitter. I was like, why Twitter so in the negative, bro? Granted, you got celebrities still trying to keep Twitter afloat. You do got content creators keep Twitter afloat, stuff like that. But I'm sitting up here like, I was saying to myself months ago, yo, we need a new app other than Twitter and Instagram to promote stuff, to market stuff, especially us business content creators. We need a whole new app just to sit here and market ourselves betterly, make sure that our content flowing out there, make sure that our projects are flowing out there. You know what I mean? So here comes this Thread app. How do I got into this Thread app? Shout out to Mr. Joey Parker, the owner and CEO of Reflex Radio. He's like, yo, fly high. I'm like, this is me. Yo, Joe, what's this? Yo, fly high, check it out. But Joe, fly high, check it out. Okay. I dabbed into it, dip, dab up in it. I'm like, I could dig it. I could dig it. I'm like, I could dig it. Can you dig it? I could dig it. Can you dig it? I'm saying this right now, chat. If it lags in any way, shape, or form, just because that's my Discord. I'm running my Discord in the back just in case people want to talk. Jump on the Discord flow if you have me on Discord. That's the fastest way to contact me. Or if you want to sit here and jot down the hotline number, because the phone lines are open 347-631-3. Not that one. That's wrong number. 646-553-3858. No, all day, every day. Hotlines is open. But if it does lag in any tendencies, I do apologize forthwith in advance. Google and Discord don't want to work together. They want to sit here and fight each other for memory space on my Mac. And I'm like, no, I need both. I need both. So, I'm just letting y'all know. But back to this whole Thread app. This whole thready thread to the thread to the net app. You know what I mean? So we got this Thread app, right? I'm gonna put you right here for now. Just right here for now, right? So I can read my Thread app. So basically, this is going on in a thread to the net app, right? So apparently, Jamal Olsen. Well, dang. It looks like Twitter might take legal actions against Meta over this new text-based social media platform to create the new app Threads, which millions of people already signed up for. Millions of people already signed up for this, chat. Millions. Not hundreds, not thousands, but millions. Millions of people already signed up for this app, folks. So it tells you that this shit is going viral. According to Vogue magazine, a lawyer from Twitter, right? A lawyer from Twitter, Alex Soprano, sent out a letter to Meta CEO Mike Zuckerman. Fuck Mike Zuckerman. Mike Zuckerman always want to be on his bullshit. So you sent it to Mike Zuckerman, sent out a letter to Mike Zuckerman and expressing the accuser company in engaging in a systematically willful and unlawful misappropriation of Twitter's trade secrets and intellectual properties. Meaning, I'll break it down for people who didn't go to college and studied communication third tier. All that means is that you basically unlawfully took parts of our platform, parts of our situation, parts of our page, and want to use it to your page. Why I hit stop the cat? Because you have to understand, this is not the first time Mike Zuckerman want to bitch and complain. Remember Instagram, folks? You remember Instagram, folks? You remember how that platform literally took off? Don't forget about fucking Snapchat now. Now I mean, like, it speak volumes. That shit right there speak volumes, and it makes you wonder, like, yo, is Mike Zuckerman really just a bitch? Like, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be realistic with you, folks. Is he really playing a bitch move? Because if you really think about it, folks, right? He's literally allowing all of this happen, and he's allowing it to happen. And then when people want to backlash to him, they're like, "Hey, yo, bro, X, Y to the A, B, C," and it's like, I don't want to get involved. I was trying to let people raw. I was trying to be nice to people. That's what's his majorly his mindset. He was trying to let people literally truthfully rock. He was trying to let people be them, stuff like that. Now you basically complaining about how unwillful and lawful it is, but in reality, it's been going on since Facebook started. Like you like Mike Zuckerberg been having to take shots for people. Like, listen, let's be realistic, bro. Mr. Zuckerberg, your platform is dying. You allow your platform to literally sit here and get beyond toxic. And when I mean beyond toxic, I mean stop the cap, stop the cap on God toxic. It's just it's no way to go to word it properly. You allowed your platform to be toxic. You sit here and have all this crazy stuff on your platform, right? But you don't take the initiative and to criticize folks. The only time you took initiative to jump on folks' back, it's literally truthfully, I will say this. The only time you allowed it to happen is really and truthfully when you dealing with the Mariah Mims and Zion Williams situation. You want to sit here and ban her off of Twitter, right? You want to sit here ban her off of Twitter, but yet you can't do that to any other person. You let politicians slide, like Donald Trump, for instance. You let that nigga say all his type of shit that he wants. You let that nigga slippity slide to the nine nines, right? You got motherfucking you got motherfucking not political celebrities even wilding out on Twitter, but you don't say nothing to them. No, I mean, it speaks a lot of volume, right? Speak a lot of volume. It makes you wonder. It really makes you wonder, and I'm saying this with the appropriate manner. But fuck that. We over here, Stop the Cap, don't care about manners now. I mean, I'm gonna say this respectfully. For you to sit here and pick and choose when and where and who to ban off of Twitter, because if, like, for instance, right? And you see me multitasking. I'm trying to network and do this like that. For instance, you have billions of people on your platform. Now, granted, at times it can get hard to manage all those people. It will get hard to manage all those people. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna cap. It's really atrocious to manage all of that, especially the fact that you don't have that much staff members. All right, but you had plenty of opportunity to kick people off of your site for saying wild funky shit. Now the fact that they're going to this site and people not even saying wild funky shit, they're just being them. They're just being really dumb. They feel like, yo, we can sit here and be ourselves and also at the same time network. All right, cool. Cool. Get that. Vibe with that. Got that. Got that. Copy. So my question is, why are you mad? Why are you mad? And this is how they are mad. Twitter tends to strictly enforce its intellectual properties rights and demands that Meta take immediate steps to stop using Twitter trade secrets on a highly confidential information. What Twitter trade secrets are you referring to, sir? Are you referring to the fact that we can sit here and use hashtags? Are you referring to the fact that we can sit here and use captions? Are you referring to the fact that we can sit here and like what's the issue? What's the issue? You know what I mean? What's the $1 million issue? $1 million issue is this. They mad that they don't have revenue coming to their site because they lost 42% of their employees, first and foremost. Now you're sitting over here and about to lose millions upon millions of people to a new site. But that's what happens. See, people like Mike Zuckerberg and other philanthropists who own these multi-million-dollar apps, right? They want to sit here and literally, literally think that, not think, not think. Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. Not think. They assume that people want to sit here and stick around. They assume that people are going to uh, continue using their craft, using whatever 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 they're using on their platform. Like for instance, if this person is sitting here using a particular hashtag that's only specifically on that site, they'll use it. Or if this person is sitting over here, particularly like it's so much, and I hate to say it like that, it's literally so much. But I mean, it makes you wonder. It really makes you wonder like what's the point of having all of these apps, all these social media apps if the next app is going to be better. If the next app's going to be better, respectfully let it rock. You know what I mean? Just sit there and want to be like, hey yo, I'm a do this and do that, and it just makes you, it really makes you wonder like, is these policies are these policies more precise, are these policies going to affect, sorry, are these policies going to affect what's the word, are they going to affect future endeavors and future businesses? That's the word I was trying to think. Shish kababi. And while I was sitting over here dealing with negativity on the stream platform part, like I said, I apologize for the quality of the stream goes in and out. But like I said, it really makes you wonder. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, what grinds my gears about this whole transaction, you know what I mean, is that we have to watch these policies. We got to read the fine small print. That's what a lot of people fail at now these days. People do not read the fine small print. They sit here and literally just scroll through everything, acting like everything's good in the hood, and be like, "All right, bet." You know what I mean? And you be like, "Hold on, wait a second, bro. Like, what you mean by bet?" Yeah, bet. You know what I mean? You be like, what you mean by bet? You're not even reading the policy. So you telling me that Like for instance, I'm gonna take it somewhere because this is all reference or today of policies, Twitter and hype and all this crazy shit, right? Before we take our first break. There's policies in video games, right? I saw this clip that basically say that video games are for children, right? Knowing that damn well majority of people play video game, do it for mental health, do it for a lot of reasons. You know what I mean? They do it for a lot of reasons. So for this to play a part, you know what I mean, in today's society, small fine print, that means that we have to be more diligent and read the policies that they're saying because companies don't want their shit to get taken. I understand from a company point of view that I don't want my ideas to be out there all the time. You know what I mean? I get that. I'm not. I personally get that. You know what I mean? So it makes you ponder and wonder if all these companies are taking each other's policies. Then why don't they just have a convention and just make it universal? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So that being said, we're going to hit our first commercial break. We'll be right on back at 10:35 on the 10:36 on the dot. We're gonna hit that music break. Let's get to it, baby. Your boy DJ Fly High. Stop the Cat Podcast. Let's go. What? Living right. Really fight. Really bitches. Yo, Tungy and me. Shout out to the homie talk, baby. We do have new music we are gonna play later on during the stream. But let's get back to it. You know what I mean? Let's get back to the other conversations that were popping off this week. Nah, man. So first and foremost, let's address the elephant in the room, right? Let's address the elephant in the room, right? For those who don't know, we here in the United States are going through it right now. There was a situation that happened in the White House. What I mean, a situation happened in the White House. I mean, a situation happened in the White House. We're gonna get into the music talk. We're gonna get to all of that, but we're still on hype talk. Just came back from a dope ass short break. Oh man. So we gotta sit here and talk about the. Oh man, I'm gonna say this. It's a fucked up situation, chap. It's a fucked up situation. If it is on here, if it's not on here, it's all good. I'll just go to. Okay, so we all know that this past week people were. Yo, I don't even want to do this, but fuck it, whatever. We know how people were doing that shit in the White House, right? Doing the sniffles. Even I got the sniffles right there, doing the sniffles, right? So what happened was in the West Wing, a substance was found in the West Wing, right? A substance was found in the West Wing, and it was confirmed to be cocaine. Secret Service spokesman says. Now, previous reports say Secret Service officially shared Tuesday that the investigation was underway after a small amount of white powdery substance, right? White powdery substance was discovered in the work area of the West Wing. Now, if y'all don't know what the West Wing is, I'm gonna show y'all. Let me just pull it up. White House. Um, See, if y'all don't know, I'm gonna show y'all the modern day of the West Wing. Yeah, it's 3D model. Let me take you to 3D model real quick, right? Hold on, just 1 second, folks. I can't show the model. Okay. Y'all know what the West Wing is. Some of y'all may know the East from the West. The West is the West, right? Do I have a better schematic? I'm trying to show a better schematic of the West Wing so everybody gets a general idea of what the West Wing looks like. You know what I mean? Because you got, okay, here it is. Share this instead, right? Um, Going to enlarge the image. Matter of fact, I'm just going to enlarge the image. It's going to enlarge the image. It's just easier to do it on here, right? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, nah, man. So, I'm about to show you, right? So, we got, we got, we got the state dining hall room, the red room, the blue room, the green room. Green room mostly for reporters. The blue room is the literally the Oval Office. The red room is basically where you have staff workers, employees, stuff like that. You have the East room. You have wait. Okay. So this is more geographical logic of it. I'm trying to show it better from a different angle. Here it is. Um, Now the West, now crazy part, the West Wing, right? The West Wing is considered to be the East Ring, the East Room. Okay, that's more better. The West Wing is considered to be back here in the family dining, pantry, usher right here in the back. So you're telling me that a white powdery substance was found in the back? Now, granted, people are saying there's cocaine. People are speculating that it's all a bunch of other shit. You know what I mean? Um, Now, crazy part is how you get coke in the White House. How you got coke, not Coca Cola, not motherfucking not motherfucking pills. How did you get cocaine in the White House of all places? You got the cocaine to the name in the White House of all places. That right there speaks a lot of volumes. That right there, yo, no cap. That right there speaks a lot of volumes because you literally had the audacity to sit here and sneak a controlled substance through multiple dogs, right? Canine unit, all the crazy shit. You literally did that just to get your snort on when you could have sat outside and got your snort on then. And it's not crazy. Listen, it's not crazy you want to do crazy shit, right? What's crazy is the fact that you sit here and literally try to think you're going to get away with murder. You in the White House, so whoever it is snorting up in the White House is going to get, oh my God, oh my God. And the crazy part about this, I'm going to say this comment right here. The only way people would ever forgive this, and I'm being that serious, the only way people will ever forgive this heinous and tarnished act, we never had no chemical substance found in the White House. For the 200 years this motherfucking building has been established on this land that was taken from the Indians, never in the world I thought niggas would be snoring. So basically, it's what it's saying is it's okay for you to sit here and tell our arch nemesis, our peoples that we got problem with overseas, that we don't give a fuck about our nation and we're doing cocaine and we're chilling. You know what I mean? Like that right there makes me wonder. Literally, it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder, like, are we going to sit here and be in trouble? It makes me wonder, are we going to sit here and have to worry about a failed society, which is already failing us as it is? You got rid of student loans. You have so much stuff to worry about. And for you to sit here and literally just want to snort, I'm gonna tell you like this, folks. It makes it's sickening to my stomach to see what type of world we live in. It's sickening to my stomach to see how much um negativity and animosity we have done upon ourselves. And for you to do this crazy act, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder, like, what's the point of becoming a leader if you can't control yourself? Now, granted, we all know the people be in pain. We all know that life gets tough on people, right? We all know that. But for you to sit here and literally just want to sit here and snort, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. And all I gotta say to the matter is we need to wake up and realize what the fuck's going on, folks. We do. We let too much shit slide in America. And it's not even our land. We are the invading folks here. So that being said, we're about to hit another music break before we end up our last conversation. Last one's a little doozy, a little gory, a little fucked up. No, man, I'm your boy DJ Fly High. We're going to hit you with a quick music break. Like again, the phone lines are open 646 553 3858. You know the vibes. Let's get to the music break. And he hit me with the reset. Scott, boom! My bad. Mixed up. You know how I get, you know how we get when we stuck in like a thought, a train of thought, and we try to get that train of thought out before we, you know what I'm saying, entering a new train of thought. But I seen you, baby, and I appreciate the motherfucking reset, baby. All love, always. You feel me? That's how we do that around here. All love, always. In all ways, you already know. It could be just you pulling up and saying exclamation high. You already know how I get. You already know how I rock. You know what I'm saying? You pull up and say that exclamation high, I'm fucking with you like you fucking with your guy. Yeah, I'm fucking with you. You pull up and say exclamation alert, and you don't read what the alert say and actually ask what the alert command is in this beach kebab. You don't fuck with your guy like that. We gonna build until we get to that point. But until we get to that point, I'm gonna rock with you how you rock with me. Period. He said, "LOL, it's all good." Yeah, bro. I be spitting some real shit whenever I come back. You know what I'm saying? Because I duck off in the cut nowadays. You feel me? Mix. I used to stream every fucking day, man. Like every day I used to stream faithfully. It's not like that. And it's cool. It's not like that. And I'm gonna be honest, it's not streaming that made me feel like I don't want to stream every day. It's the people. It's after I actually got to know some of the people. And then the things that they, you know what I'm saying, say or portray in my chat sometimes make me a little turned off to even turn this shit. I just play the game for all that. I just play the game. You said what? No, you already know how I be. But wait. Before you start, let me go use the restroom. You lifted pregame? I did. I already been pre-gaming, waiting for you, bro. I just literally took another exclamation DS. You gotta catch up. Yeah, with the bone. I was in here taking bone rips for Miles' birthday. Miles was the person. Let's say, yeah, I ain't got like that, bro. You got it like that. I ain't got like that. Forget I'm in transitional jobs right now. So. And bills. I got you. I'll be right back. Yes, there we go. See, we smoke one for each other around here. You heard me? You heard me? You ain't got it like that. You ain't gotta ask for somebody to give it to you. Just tell them smoke one for you. Heard me? Spiritually. I already know, nigga. You already know how Don rocking. Don pull up on me on a what? On that occasion. You feel me? So we rock like that when we family. But you run that white shit. You gotta take me to that spot when I get out there. Shorty, stop playing. And that white shit, watching y'all smoke that white shit was wild, nigga. Stop playing me, bro. Niggas gonna call me on FaceTime smoking some white shit in New York together, first time linking up, and I gotta sit here and watch them smoke powdered donuts. Powdered donut weed is crazy, But that shit look good as fuck, though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. It look wild as crazy. It look wild as crazy, though. But it look, when they was smoking, good as fuck. Yo, KT, you already know we in this bitch streaming and shit. You already know we lit and shit. You know what I'm saying? You pulling up clubs. We trying to serve him some dogs. And I don't mean that. I'm trying to shish kebab on him. I'll be right back. Yo, mama, I gotta ask you a question. Go ahead. Do you think you have $1? Because I could order my beer off of DoorDash, but they're charging me $1 for delivery. I'll send it down. Okay. Yeah, because they're not even asking for ID on DoorDash. All right, bye. They're not sending no ID on DoorDash. Type shit. In fact, and ain't always gotta be physical pain, man. I'm gonna just let you know, bro. The loyalty you had once before ain't the same bob until you earn that shit back. Yeah, earn that. Oh no, you fuck my bitch, she's sold for you, bro. You's really an enemy for the rest of my days, my nigga. Like, you literally might get the blade treatment. I might have to get a sword and slice your ass up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You fuck my bitch. You fuck my bitch and you supposed to be my boy. If you fuck my bitch, you supposed to be my boy. If you fuck my bitch and you're not supposed to be my boy, like we ain't got no contact or nothing like that, congratulations. You that nigga. You took a bitch from a nigga that is that nigga like that. And she ain't like that. That just make both of us that nigga. You feel me? But if we homies and shit, you feel me? So that just make both of us that nigga. But at the end of the day, if you my nigga and you do that shit, that's loyalty. That's loyalty you crushing right there, nigga. I don't care if you can do it or not. That's just something you don't cross. Even if you know you can do it. Millie, Lil Wayne, after you get the dub. So you want me to freestyle to a Millie? I should have said to type beats. I hate freestyling to people beats that actually have songs to it. Because I instantly go to their flow and shit. Like, I instantly get caught up on it. And it's not that I'm trying to steal it. It's just like, I'm an artist, so I'm all the time give their original music the respect type shit.
My bad. Type beats.
Somebody in my chat just gave me they just spent $1,500 on channel point said freestyle.
My bad, type beats.
Freestyle to
my bad, type beats.
Alright, so freestyle to a Lil Wayne, a Millie type beat. I can do that. A type beat I can do. See, he spent channel points on that though. You feel me? Like you telling me, but he actually came to the stream and spent channel points on that. So yeah, he get that. Me too, bro. That's why he spent channel points on it because he's trying to challenge me. Yeah, he's trying to challenge me, so I like that. But he said after we get the dub, so we gotta get this dub. Sheeshka, that boy swatted that shit. That was not a block. That was a swat. That was a swat straight up for the block. That was not a block at all. He got swatted. That's how you swat a fucking bee or a fucking fly out your face. Like, you literally swatted the shit out that shit. Let's go. Yerbski. I'm back. All right. We only got 10, 15 minutes left. So let's do this right. Let's do this right. I do got other stuff I got to do tonight. Got other things I got to do tonight. So, with that being said, I am your boy DJ Fly Hype. Stop the Cat Podcast. All right. Well, what happened, folks? How we doing it, folks? How we doing? All right. So, bang bang, shabuki bang bang. All right. Last topic of the night. We got to talk about it. Oh, we got to talk about it. If we ain't talk about it, then I don't know. You know what I mean? So, splatter. There we go. Mother Nature, what you doing, Mother Nature? Ooh, Mother Nature. No, you don't gotta kill me. No, oh, Mother Nature. Mother Nature. Why you gotta send them sharks down my way? Let me stop. Look, all right. So, what's happening? Long Island increasing shark patrol after 5 bites in one day. Them little heathens of sharks been violating folks. Man. So let's listen to my fellow news anchor brother have to say. On to the show.
What if buildings could tell you how they could be more efficient?
I forgot. I gotta wait. I hate infomercials. I hate infomercials on everything. Infomercials on everything be pissing me off. Did she just sell it? Yeah, she did. Infomercials on everything be pissing me off. I hate infomercials. Hopefully we can get through this infomercial quickly so we can. Nah, man. Let's get
Shark attacks. Take a look. This is live drone video from Robert Moses State Park. It's on Long Island, where officials are ramping up patrols after 5 people were bitten in a 24-hour period this week. Police are urging swimmers to enjoy the water, but be very careful. Paula Sandoval joins us from Long Island with more. I don't know. I was just out there and everyone was diving in. What about now?
Not a lot of people getting in the water right now. Actually, no people getting in the water right now, but a lot of that, obviously, it's still quite chilly this morning. Also, it may have something to do with the discovery that was made yesterday as a drone operator, specifically at the state park, actually located about a 10-foot thresher shark just off the coast. They lifeguards here on duty asking people to get out of the water for just a few minutes as they allowed it to go about and eventually make it out to sea. But that, plus a series of these non-fatal shark encounters that we saw here on Long Island this week, a reminder of why officials will be out in full force this weekend.
We have more surveillance, more lifeguards out there than we've ever had in the past.
5 suspected shark attacks within 24 hours, leading officials to ramp up shark patrols along New York's coast.
It's their territory and we're invading their territory.
The incidents happened at 5 different locations on Long Island beaches. On July 3rd, officials say a 15-year-old girl was bitten while swimming at Robert Moses State Park. And a 15-year-old boy says he was bit at Kismet Beach.
My first reaction to when the shark grabbed my foot was to immediately get out the water and get help.
Then on July 4th, 3 more incidents, this time all involving adults at 3 separate locations. All 5 swimmers had non-life-threatening injuries. CNN obtained this drone footage from Robert Moses State Park Beach on July 4th of what was initially described as sand sharks. Deciding to late the beach's opening, but state park officials now say the animals were likely another species of fish, according to the New York Times.
What we're hearing from the shark experts is that these bites are undoubtedly a mistake. The sharks think they're feeding on bait fish or bunker fish, and that's why these are bites.
That's why park officials say having an eye in the sky is a critical asset.
The drones, much more inexpensive to fly. They could be deployed very rapidly. We are entering the natural habitat of these animals, and there's always the potential for risk. But with all the assets and manpower that we have employed here, the idea is to keep people as safe as possible.
And it's not just the Northeast that's on heightened alert. This was the scene Monday in Pensacola Beach, Florida, where a shark was spotted swimming near the shore. And while it may seem like we're seeing more shark encounters, experts say that isn't necessarily the case.
A lot more documentation occurs because everybody's got a cell phone, so we see more of these things, so they come into our living rooms really quickly.
And statistically, we still see more lightning-related deaths in the U.S. every year than any sort of shark incidents. But like lightning-related deaths, Victor, there are still also things that swimmers can do to try to even further decrease their chances of having an encounter in the water. For example, swimming in groups, try to stay close to shore, and avoid bait fish. You just heard from that expert, Victor, a little while ago, that a lot of them being drawn in, a lot of those sharks being drawn in closer to the coast because of those little bait fish.
All right, all good information. Polo Sandoval, a beautiful day out there. Thanks so much.
All right.
I've been using it all my life.
Jimmy.
All right, we're gonna talk about this real quick. We'll talk about this real quick, chat, before we get about out of here. You heard sharks are becoming more and more spooky ooky to the shoreline. Know what I mean? They're becoming more spooky ooky, and we gotta watch our swimming groups. Do what we got to do. You know what I mean? Oh God. But other than that, be safe. Have fun. Safe travels out in this hot summer time. Know what I mean? Boy in the mix. I ain't even in the mix. Boy DJ Fly High got to say this closing out. I want to thank everybody for tuning in Stop the Cat podcast each and every Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till midnight. We stop it at 11:11 on the dot today. Make a wish. So, with that being said, y'all have a blessed night. Now, I mean, we'll be back next week. Stop the Cat podcast, episode 41. Can't believe we're almost at out for 100 episodes, and the year's not even over with. Now, I mean, big shout to that. Big shout to that. So, we'll be back. Y'all have a blessed night. Be breezy. You're really close.